Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another unbalanced breakfast of CthuLoops and Crusader Kings 2. Alright, we are back on our quest to bring Zoroastrianism back into Persia. Come on. Okay, so last episode, we had a massive revolt. I believe they had about 130% of my troop size. But we crushed them quite handily with, well, we had to hire some mercenaries. So right now I believe we're still trying to make some money to repay some of the loans. I've upgraded some of my castle towns into level 4, which is fantastic. Excuse me. And I had a son. I had a son who was not inbred. He's my current heir. And he's in hiding because my brother is plotting to kill him. Yeah. So now, in turn, I'm plotting to kill my brother, so we'll see how that goes. Alright. Ever since you left the mountains, you have had the odd feeling that someone is following you, but when you turn to look, there's nothing there. But as you reach the top of a small hill, you quickly turn your head and see that one of the vultures has been following you. And not just any vulture, it's a bearded vulture. Can I keep it? Of course you can. I'm the ruler. I can do whatever I want. Also, last episode I managed to take over Fars in a rather, well, moderately lengthed battle. And my inbred son needs an education or focus. Let's appoint a new commander. Yeah, you're good enough. Get a cupbearer. You don't like me. Why? Because you want to see it on the council? Consider yourself a powerful vassal, I guess. Okay. I swear, I always thought I had more minor titles to give out, but I guess not. I do need a new commander. Yeah. You're not better than him, but... I hope I don't die too soon. That'll be unfortunate. Oh yeah. Slow fever is spreading through the lands. I need to recruit a court physician. Let's see if anyone can take that place. So 24 is a score to beat for my court physician. You have sent messengers and scouts out in all directions to scour the realm for skilled physicians that will be willing to take up residence in your court. Word should reach you shortly if they manage to find a suitable candidate. Hopefully they will not bring back a quacksalver. Hope I don't have to wait too long. Your rangers report of an erudite herbalist that resides in a hut in the outskirts of a nearby town. The herbalist, named Golmaz, seems eager to accept the offer of becoming a personal physician, and has prepared an immense bundle of strange herbs to be delivered to the court should she be accepted. 15. She's a gardener. No. No. Yeah, he's my court physician now. I do need to kill this guy. I can't buy a favor from him. Get it to come back. I can't recruit anyone else into the plot. Is that a man or a woman? That's a man. With what appears to be a traditionally very feminine Western haircut. I noticed that Mesrad Kamran are not on the best of terms. Oh, Mesrad and Kamran. Situation I hope to remedy. I've invited them both for some quality time, family time in Kalar. Actually, speaking of family time, who are you? Mesrad. Who's Mesrad? Is that one of my sons? My half-brother? Did I invite my half-brother? Did he come? I don't know of any other Mesrod. Was he in town and you did nothing? You could have killed him. Could have ended this plot against your son. Why didn't you? I don't know who the Zia guy is. I think he might, yeah. Oh yeah. He probably used to like own something and then I kicked his ass. I could banish him. I don't know. I don't think I'll gain the tyranny penalty, but I will get 156 gold. Except if I banish him, he might plot against me and try to kill my son, which is unfortunate. So my marshal thinks I'm taking too much of a taking too much risks. Come on, man, you're my marshal. You should be encouraging me to do these things. I always imagined that I would be the first of us to go, but now I am the one mourning the departure of my dear friend. Never again will I hear Shabaz's jolly laughter, or laugh, or receive his wise counsel. It is as if I have lost an essential part of myself. I feel so powerless. I'm gonna go drink in his honor. I have probably had one drink too many when I'm joined at the table by an equally intoxicated woman. It takes me a few minutes to realize, but surely it must be my sister. We spent some time drinking together and sharing our sorrows. Yeah, let's become friends with my sister. Fantastic. And I just inherited Quivir. Because my vassals are dropping like flies. Oh, lovely. Give it to you, my content friend. Fantastic. Oh, my daughter wife loves me too. So weird. You know what? I'm just glad I have a non-inbred son. Though I guess technically he is inbred because he's still the child of me and my sister. Ah, yes, my daughter wife is pregnant. Lovely. I knew there was a huge bear somewhere near the caves in Mazandaran, and a courtier of mine had insisted to come along with my men, and I went hunting for the bear. Enough of your nagging, you can come along. The beast was huge, bigger than any bear I had ever seen. I fought him bravely, but I only managed to slay him after he wounded several of my men. But I managed to save my vassal. I received a request for additional funds from my spy master, Levi. He's worried that it is too easy for spies to make their way inside your home and wants to take precautionary measures against hostile operations. Yes, it's improved security. And also improve my keep. I lost my chancellor. Yeah, you're my new chancellor. Let's go fabricate a claim on Shiraz. And then my half-brother found out that I'm trying to kill him. Well, what do you expect? Marzaban Navid is trying out his new plan to get rid of the intruders. He has been splashing soap on all of the floors to make it more hazardous to move around. Really? At least I didn't get wounded. And one of my inbred sons died comatose in bed. As expected. A son was born, Naweed, and another inbred son. So I have an inbred son and a non-inbred son. Born as twins. Really? Can I still not? How is this plot not firing? He's way over there. County of Kazwin has converted to Zoroastrianism. Lovely. Absolutely fantastic. Recently, I've noticed a pitiful state of my daughter, Daria. I have just been informed that the case of her aches and fatigue is a case of the flu. Let's pray that she recovers. Assuming she's not inbred, I need wives for my future heir. So many inbred children. That's so unfortunate. Speaking of inbred children, here's one that requires a childhood focus. Sure, your whole life is a struggle. Why don't you just focus on that? Oh, jeez. I feel terrible. Oh, no. What is this? Consumption? Oh, shoot. Shut the gates. After 100 years under the Safarid Shaddam, Karen satrapy is no longer considered a jure part of the Lati Shaddam? What? When was it ever part of the Lati Shaddam? That's weird. These are dark days. My son, Naweed, I think it might be pronounced as Naveed. Naveed has grown weaker and weaker over the last few weeks, and I've just been informed that his affliction is indeed consumption. That's unfortunate. Darab, your court physician, informs you that Naweed is suffering from the epidemic. Having him stay with you, with the rest of you inside these walls, puts you at risk. He's my son, and he's not inbred. Please, cure him. After being skillfully treated by court physician, Herbad, blah blah blah, my son Naveed is feeling much better. Perhaps he's deserving of some praise. Yeah, sure, give him some money. And someone has become the anti-pope. Don't really care this part of the world. Sorry. I know it's a big deal, but really, it isn't. Man, my chancellor just... I try to get a good night's sleep, but I am tormented by horrible recurring nightmares of our people. The pleas for their help and hurtful words begin to get to me. Yeah, you know what? There's nothing you can do for them. I don't want to die of consumption. I don't want any of my children to get consumption. I've had trouble with a vassal of mine. I tried everything I could think of to help us get along better. Grand Vizier Mayor Dariush managed to do it in one day what I struggled for several weeks when he told me to just ask the vassal for forgiveness, and that was all that was needed. Sure, let's reward him. Why is he not fabricating? Are you fabricating? You are fabricating. Possible outcomes. Why is it only that? I'm so confused. Does that mean that I have absolutely no chance of fabricating a claim? I'll try moving him somewhere else. This is quite infuriating. One of my daughters requires an education. Sure, except she's indolent, which is unfortunate, but I'm hoping the brooding will kind of cancel that out. Let us improve the keep. Lately, my courtier has been showing symptoms of the illness. She might have contracted the plague, but of course, nothing is certain yet. I will... I don't really care about you. You have to get out. Yeah, leave, please. And I gain gold. Fantastic. Oh, this consumption is really starting to spread. Haha, you caught my spy master. Oopsie. Do I send my sister? I could. She's actually a really good spy master. Sure. My spy master concubine. Let's set her aside as a concubine because she's too old to really do anything for me now. And let's instead try to find better concubines. Yes, you're my new concubine. I need a childhood focus from my inbred daughter. And as expected, my inbred son died comatose in bed. No! My wife! Don't be sick. I'll hug you. I'll improve. Okay, see, this one has the level 4 barracks. I'll do the barracks senior as well. And the Lords of Persia have approved the institution of the ruler title grant sovereignty law. So let's take a look here in terms of laws. So council power is empowered. Revoke titles of ruler, grant titles ruler, execution council, war declaration is also council. Rule can imprison, and council authority is limited. Oh, I see. Interesting. Elective monarchy is enabled if, in Muslim religions, if we have full council authority. Huh. Wow, really? Come on. Kill my brother, please. I don't want to keep my son in hiding forever. And I think consumption is starting to go away. The peasants of Dihistan are quite far apart and spread out. Your spy master suggests investing in a provincial messenger system so that they can communicate with their kin more easily. She claims that doing so would attract more peasants to the county. What an excellent idea. And I inherited Khuzestan, and I think he spoke to me from the grave. He said he didn't like me going out on adventures and doing stuff from the grave. Such a devout vassal coming to me from the grave to speak to me. I got your back too, man. I got your back. Giving away your land to someone else. One moment you are shivering, the next you are feeling sweating. You are sweating. Overall, you feel awful. Uh-oh. You think I have rabies? I don't have rabies. Okay. You insisted that I should abstain from food in order to feel better, and prescribed a 3-day feast. I have consumption, man. I have consumption. Why can I imprison him? What plot are you? Oh, satrapy of Dihistan. Come on, stop that. Don't be stupid. You're gonna die. I feel like I should get him out of hiding. Let's seek treatment for my illness. He'll do his best. The liquid in the chalice was warm and sour. It will chase the other heat away. So that kind of treats my fever, I suppose. And I have consumption. Your court physician has come to see you and offers treatment for my illness. He explains that there are several different types of treatment he can offer. Do what you know. Insisted that your humors are out of balance and the best way to restore them would be through bloodletting. After consulting the astronomical charts, he decided that you should be bled from your armpits and temple. And I actually feel better. Lovely. Title Revocation Committee Law. Good. Really? How is he still alive? I've recruited like the entire realm. You know, I was just about to say, oh, at least we haven't run out of food. Life in seclusion isn't so bad. After finishing a hearty breakfast, you belch contentedly and remark upon the foresightedness in ensuring Mazandaran's larders were well stocked. However, as soon as the words leave your lips, you notice a suddenly panicked look on your servant's face. My satrap, you just ate the very last pickled boar's head, and almost all of our other food stocks are nearing exhaustion. Furthermore, your servant continues to drone on, but you are too aghast to listen. No more pickled boar's head? And my wife, no, and someone's wife has blabbed the plot against my brother, who hates me even more, obviously. Oh no, no more food. Okay, you know what? I can't really. Yeah, I already have consumption. Open the gates. See if we can improve anything around here. Let's improve your keep, yeah. And let's improve the barracks in Ray. Okay, young Vandad loves physical games and is developing a strong physique. Do I want it to be brave or brawny? I don't think you can actually lose brawny, which is fantastic, so go with brawny. You've gained back some weight that you lost and finally no longer feel hungry all the time. The ordeal is finally behind you. It is not, because I still have consumption. Whoa, he's actually commander there. Huh. Invite more people to my plot. Please, please help me kill my brother. He's a traitorous scumbag. And he must die. I take him out of hiding. I hope I don't regret this. Faride was introduced by a mutual friend and we talked for quite a while. We had our differences and a few arguments, but then we found common ground, common safe ground, and I began to enjoy myself. Faride seems like a decent person. Yeah, I'll become close friends with you. You're someone's concubine, but whatever. Yes, consumption is leaving our lands, and one of my inbred son needs an education. Good gravy. Let's improve. And of course, someone revealed my plot again. I have a claim on the Samanid Shaddam, but no. Can you not fabricate claims? Okay, then go to Berjan. Then, yeah, I don't. That's very strange. That maybe I can't. I don't know. The world is a dangerous place, and deviant plot. I'm sorry, I can't talk today. Still trying to get over this cold. And devious plots are everywhere. Rumors have reached you that people are conspiring to kill your daughter-wife, Elham. This daughter-wife it's so strange. I'll never get used to it. It'll always crack me up. Young Pujman plays hard and talks straight. One of my inbred sons. Yeah, become brave. And you became honest instead. Of course. What else can I expect from my inbred son? And let's take the... I could take the more dangerous treatments. But I don't want to end up maimed and disfigured and whatnot before my true heirs of age. So let's go with something more safe. My doctor came to my chambers and offered you a draft which was yellow in color. He told you to pinch your nose as you drank it. While the tepid liquid passed your lips, you almost immediately spat it out again. You demanded to know the content, and he revealed that it was fresh urine from a pregnant sow. Oh. I drank pig's piss. Good gravy. Oh, I forgot to repay the Jewish merchants. Oh, my bad. Let's do that. Let's invite more people to my plot. How is he still evading death? And of course, you ruined my reputation. Good for you. As he's growing older, I can see that Van Dad could use some guidance in one of my more experienced areas, the art of war. This is my chance to make an effort for the sake of his education, but what can I offer? Yeah, actually, let's get him to be brave. I'll be stressed, but it's okay. And I lost my steward. Lovely. Yeah, let's get one of you angry chumps to be my steward. Young Daria has finished her education in stewardship. It is evident that she has excelled in her studies. She's a fortune builder. Lovely. My co-conspirator, Yekta, has assembled a party of mercenaries who will ambush Mirzad, disguised as highwaymen. I am assured that he will not survive the outcome. Failure. Mirzad got away from the ambush and he saw through the disguises of the mercenaries, identifying them as men in my employ. Oof. At least I don't have like Kinslayer or anything like that. Knock on wood. Lost my Chancellor. Who next? Who next? Let's get you. You're actually an amazing Chancellor. Let's get you to fabricate a claim like Kerman. I do want my father's land back. Peasants of Dihistan spent a long time on the road in order to meet with the Herbads, or so your court Imam Darab claims. He suggests that it would be in your best interest to construct local shrines. In that way, the peasants would not have to travel far in order to worship. Less traveling means more work being done. Let's do it. And my other inbred son requires a childhood focus. Ah, lovely. Absolutely fantastic. Young Farnaz has finished her education in stewardship. It turned out less well than expected. I'm not surprised. She's an inbred lunatic. And my daughter wife is pregnant. Lovely. I'm gonna try to poison him with a snake. And Pujman, the other inbred snake. Sorry, inbred snake. Inbred son. My other inbred son is dead. Failure. Yeah. Guards caught the snakes, and my treachery has been implicated. Oh, jeez. Okay. My food has tasted strange lately, and I've begun to eat less and less for fear of being poisoned. I don't trust the spy master to find the poisoner. The only one I can rely on is my friend. My spy master likes me a lot. To be completely sure the food was or was not poisoned, Faride required certain expensive equipment, and I was the one to pay for it. Although the food tastes strange, I do not feel any different than before. The question is, if this is really necessary. Do I really want to know? Of course, I need to know. Take all my money. No, not literally all my money. Please don't take all my money. With the expensive equipment acquired, Faride did a thorough examination, and it did not take long before she presented me with a result. The cook had used rancid meat in the stew and tried covering up the taste with a lot of spices. Some poisonous unless used in moderation. Satisfied with the result, I imprison the cook without pardon. Now, how will I find a new cook? Is that really the biggest concern? And camp fever is once again ravaging the lands. I will resist my foul impulses. And my liege has gone into, seclusion. And great! Look, consumption! Consumption to the left of me, camp fever to the right of me. Stuck in the middle with you. And look at these. Look at this. Now this disease is gonna start fighting this disease. It's gonna be war of the diseases. And my other inbred son, my other inbred snake, also requires childhood education. Let us pray that this plan goes through. I have another inbred son. Lovely. This is quite terrible. Let's send these guys some gifts. Bribe them. Please be part of my plot. I need this brother of mine dead. Failure. Of course. This plot will never succeed. It's pretty much everyone that I could ever have. Satrap Pujman has fulfilled the ambition to groom an heir. Young Vandad has finished his education. It seems he has learned all the basic skills required. So he's not a great martial character, but still pretty good. I will... Yeah, I'm actually gonna try to become the king of the Saffron Shaddam. It's not gonna work, but at least then I don't really have any of the ambitions that I want to fulfill. And since I can't cancel that, and there's pretty much no way I can get that now, it'll be fine. Oh, I can fabricate a claim on the Shaddam. Oh wow. It's quite fantastic, but I don't think I'll have anyone supporting my fabrication because I'm the only Zoroastrian, pretty much, in this entire, or at least Zoroastrian liege of Zoroastrian Duke. I can't talk. Elham. Who's trying to kill Elham? Everyone, stop your plotting, please. Are you seriously trying to revoke my title? And I lose stressed. Fantastic. Gotta seek treatment for my consumption. And the provincial messenger system in Dihistan again. Lovely. Let's go with something that you know. My doctor brought a concoction made from buckthorn and senna. At first you thought the potion ineffectual, but later the same day you felt the churning in your bowels which sent you running for the privy. As you howled in anguish, Darab assured you that the foulness was expelled with your feces. Lovely. I pooped out some of my disease. My co-conspirator has assembled a party of mercenaries who will ambush my brother, disguised as a highwayman. I am assured he will not survive the encounter. Success! The mercenaries ambushed the carriage and my brother was killed. And he's convinced that the attack was carried out by highwaymen. Finally! Yes! And I also don't have Kinslayer. My son, you are now safe. Oops. You are now safe, my son. Get married to your sister. Wait. Can you marry someone else? Someone who's a little better? What about Marshall? You could marry her. Wouldn't be so bad. You know what? You're gonna marry your sister, and you will have concubines later. That's what we'll do. Yeah, let's make money. Build a riding ground. Upgrade my stables. Oh, jeez. And your plot. You have no chance to survive, make your time. Wow, are there like 2 separate plots to kill her? Oh, it's because it's my wife and my daughter, so I need 2 separate texts for it. That's really funny. And my inbred son died comatose in bed. Very unfortunate. Unfortunate series here. Let's not torture anyone. I don't want to gain cruel. We didn't need a new commander. Yeah, Mayor, you're a commander? Not my son. You, Mayor, as well. And you. And I cannot create a new retinue just yet. Mayor, please stop. No, it's my sister that's... Oh, where's that? Who? You're trying to fabricate a claim on my county. Why would you want me as a commander? And someone has been converted to Zoroastrianism. Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize I had Zoroastrianism back there. Let's have you convert in Dailam. And then Tabaristan. Really? Is that my title? Satrap Pujman the Old? My father was much older. Like by 12 years. Do need to build a training ground and riding ground. Let's do training ground because I want to improve my little retinue best as I can. Okay, Liege, you're going to try to revoke my lands. I will not be blackmailed. And I lost consumption just as the war started. Fantastic. Let's raise up all of my troops. Let's get them over. These guys will probably die, so I can... Yeah, sure, let's usurp Khorasan. And I can press de jure claim on Berjan now. Lovely. Let's get them over to Lut. And from Lut, go straight down to Yazid. Liege, I hope you're aware that by fighting me, you will lose many troops. And by losing these troops, you will incite further rebellion in your lands. So be prepared to die. Very terrible, terrible death. Chase you down to Avaz, if that is indeed where you're headed. Oh jeez, I have way too many troops. There's not enough supplies. It's because of the diseases, I think. Your experience in matters of war has increased, and there are many things you will do differently in future battles. What you'll focus on. Decisive expert. Oh, look at the time. Actually, we're out of time for now, so please join me again in the next episode as we finish this war against the tyranny of my stupid liege, who will end up with very few troops. Sorry about the longer episode, but hope you enjoyed. Have a good breakfast.